is it. Thyferra. Be careful, team. We've got to hit Imperial targets only. Avoid civilian casualties at all costs. We can't afford to lose those Bacta containers, so be careful.
Welcome back to part 14 of our Rogue Squadron loreplay series. This is kinda sorta the final level in the game, or at least its main story. Moff Seardan has attacked and occupied the planet Thyferra, and that's a planet I always used to call Thyferra, but I'm proven wrong once again. Even though this entire game we've been trying to mess with Seardan's plans, none of it mattered apparently, and he's messing with our Bacta supply anyway. It's our job to liberate the planet while protecting our supply of Bacta. So while we do that, let's talk about Thyferra. It was first created for a small article in the Star Wars Adventure Journal in 1994, but appeared soon after in the X-Wing novels, where it played a key role in the first 4 books of the series, where kind of the exact same plot happened, but I'll come back to that. Thyferra was known as a hot, humid world in the Inner Rim. It was essential to the war effort because it produced the magical healing substance Bacta. Seen throughout Star Wars as the liquid that heals people, it was a synthetic chemical referred to as a miracle fluid throughout the galaxy. Basically, all we have to know is that it can heal damn near any wound or illness, and it can do it in a number of ways. You can be injected, or submerged in a tank, or you can even throw a grenade full of the stuff and it'll explode and just fly out and heal you, I guess. So you can see why both the Empire and the Rebellion need this stuff. Bacta was first developed by the Vratix people, who were the native species of Thyferra, but by the time of the Empire, the planet was almost completely controlled by human corporations. The beings not involved in those companies helped supply the Rebel Alliance, and Moff Seardan decided to try and put a stop to that. What's funny is that about 6 years after this battle, Ysanne Isard would do something similar. After the Battle of Endor and the loss of the Emperor and Darth Vader, she kind of forced her way into control, and she started what became known as the Bacta War. Because the New Republic didn't want to interfere politically, Rogue Squadron acted independently from them and liberated the planet. Again, seriously, it's like the exact same situation, but whatever. This mission is like a combination of all the previous missions. We have to dogfight, dodge turbo lasers, dodge homing missiles, destroy AT-STs, stop TIE bombers from blowing up a city, and we can't shoot our own targets. Pretty much everything we've had to do separately before except take down AT-ATs. What's more is that this level is hard. I played it for like 2 hours trying to beat it, and I was complaining to Andy from Achievement Hunter, and being the smart gamer that he is, he reminded me that there are cheat codes to give you infinite lives, so that's what I did. I turned it on without shame because I was about to rage quit.
Greetings, Commander Skywalker. So you're the young man who destroyed the Death Star.
I usually made it to Moff Seardan with a life or 2 left, but then he would just completely destroy me in a Sentinel-class landing craft. I mean, clearly it's heavily modified and painted black so you know he means business, but come on, this shuttle is the most maneuverable and fast ship in the whole game, and he's got those godforsaken homing missiles that I have just about had enough of after this. I think the only reason I beat him so quickly in this final run is because I went holdo on his shuttle, which would have been my final life if not for the cheats. But whatever, are you here for lore or for gameplay? Cut me some slack. With Seardan dead, that's the end of his campaign, and Thyferra is free once more. Next week is going to be the final episode of this series in a completely unrelated mission, but that's it for today. If you want to watch this series over from the beginning, check out this playlist here. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.